Private citizen right there. Did you have the right to put your hands on a private citizen? Whoa. What are you touching me for, Joe?
No business. Transportation, stupid bus driver. So you're a bus driver and you're going to tell me what to do?
I said, what you doing? That's what I'm asking.
Who are you? How did you ask me? I got the video. How did you came up asking me like you were tough. Get back to home. Get back to work, man.
I come out and I can hear you from back there.
You're supposed to.
Berating the officer.
You're supposed to.
I'm doing my job, absolutely.
And I'm doing my job.
30-some years.
I'm doing my job.
Absolutely.
It's called accountability.
Absolutely.
Okay? So when I come and see an officer parked in a public...
What happens when officers forget that the public owns the buildings and the power? In this relentless encounter, ignorance meets the immovable wall of someone who actually knows the law. With a camera in hand and the Constitution in his back pocket, one man exposes just how little some cops understand about the rights they swore to protect. This isn't defiance, it's education, and the lesson starts now.
The public's open to the press.
Okay, not necessarily, not in a governmental facility here.
Is that some kind of law? Because the First Amendment guarantees the right...
offices here and start recording.
No, I'm allowed to be at any publicly accessible places in here and record, except for courtrooms.
What is the purpose for this?
I'm just working on a story for news purposes. Catching some footage in here, that's it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to ask you not to record in people's offices here, okay? You know, you're in the main area here, that's one thing. You can't be walking into the offices recording in there.
There's no problem with you.
There's official business going on there.
There's no problem. There's no problem with me walking in the office and recording inside the publicly accessible areas. There's constitutionally protected activity.
Okay. You're in a private government building.
No, this is a public building. This is owned by the public. It's not a private anything.
The offices are private.
There's nothing private here. The only thing that's private is the restricted access areas behind them doors. I don't protrude my camera through. My name is Dan.
Dan, what's your last name?
I'm not giving that.
You're not giving that?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to ask you to stop recording in people's offices, okay? I don't want to have any further trouble, so...
Well, thank you for asking. I'm just going to get a few more photos, and I may get inside the offices some more. I may not. My point is that I can record anywhere in public. Is my constitutional right, protected activity by the First Amendment of the Constitution. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just down here exercising my rights, that's all. I'm not, no ill will. I'm not down here to video record anybody. I'm not trying to get anybody's personal information. There's no problem here.
Okay.
All I need is a couple pictures in there.
No, you can go down to the village hall or town hall and talk to them.
I've been to the village hall, but I want a full request form from them.
Daniel, I'm familiar with you, okay, Daniel?
That's cool.
I'm familiar with you, Daniel.
That's cool, and you should be familiar that you should be very familiar that what I'm doing is constitutionally protected activity, and it's not going to look good for this village or town with these guys acting like this.
It's not my call. They said you're not welcome. They asked you to leave, so I'm asking you to leave, sir. Okay?
You're asking me to leave or telling me to leave?
I'm asking you to leave.
Well, thanks for asking. If you were telling me to leave, I would leave. If you were giving me a lawful command, but this is public property. All I'm asking for is to go in this office.
Daniel, I'm telling you to leave.
You're telling me that's a lawful command?
I'm telling you to
Am I being trespassed from public property right now?
I'm telling you to leave.
You're trespassing me from public property.
No, I'm not going to get in an argument with you.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking for the record.
Daniel,
You are trespassing me from public property.
Daniel, I'm not going to argue with you. Please leave the property. Thank you. Okay?
Please leave the property. It's a little bit different than being told to leave the property.
Yes.
I'm asking you, am I legally being trespassed? I want a trespass notice then.
I'm not trespassing.
You're not trespassing me because you don't have the right to, and you know it. These people don't have the right to not let me in the publicly accessible office.
They're not letting you in. You can go to the village hall or the town hall and talk to them. Okay? This is a private facility.
It's private government facility, huh? Yeah, that's a good one. Private government facilities, it's full of them. It's full of them. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You can leave.
Daniel, please.
You're dismissed. I'm all set with you. You are not. Look at this, guys. To protect and serve. What are they protecting and serving? Their own.
Daniel, please.
This guy's protecting his own. What's your name and badge number?
You don't need to.
What's your name and badge number? That's how you do it here in Akron, New York, huh? Yeah, you're dismissed. Beat it. Kick rocks. Buckle and bounce, baby. Out of here. Does anybody see a sign here that says this is not a publicly accessible area? Did anybody see it?
Come over here.
Did anybody see it? This is as far as I do not. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
See the sign.
Do not touch me. Restricted area. All right. But I walked from over there. I walked from over there. Why are you putting your hands on me? I'm moving. Why are you putting your hands on me? You're going to regret this tomorrow.
Okay.
You guys are gonna regret this tomorrow.
That's fine. Would you like to file a complaint?
I'm gonna have to file a complaint on you. Who do I file that with now?
Me.
Is there another lieutenant I gotta file a complaint because you put your hands on me? Well, now what do I do? Who do I fill that out with? I complain about you. What are you gonna do? You gonna investigate yourself? Did you have the right to put your hands on a private citizen right there? Did you have the right to put your hands on a private citizen? You just walked me over there to show me there's a sign that there's no sign from where I walked from.
You saw the sign, correct?
I seen the sign once I got on the other side. I seen the sign just now when you walked me over there and showed me, but on my video and where I started from, it was not. This guy had no right to yell at me the way he did. And when he did, I left that restricted area. It doesn't look very restricted from when I walked back over there.
You saw the sign, correct?
I seen the sign just now, and I left. But why did you put your hands on a private citizen? Do you not understand this is the reason that civil unrest happens?
Why are you getting so worked up?
Because you just put your hands on me.
Because you asked.
All right, let's file a complaint against you.
For what?
For putting your hands on me when you did not need to. I was cordial with you.
Step back, sir. You're within my 6 feet.
I am not within your 6 feet.
1, 2. That's more than 6 feet.
Now you're up in my space. Well, if you're uncomfortable, you can back up. I'm comfortable right here.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm comfortable right here. I'm outside.
Yep.
And if you got a problem with this distance, you can back up, all right? Because I'm comfortable right here. You want to help rile up the public is what you're here to do.
No, you can
I've been told to come down here and audit you guys because you guys are tyrants.
Tyrants, that's right.
That's what I get from everybody.
Yep. So you now saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification.
You're not getting it.
Why not?
Because I was not in a restricted access area. As you can see on my film, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with my film because the whole thing is on film, that I did not see no restricted access, and I was not in the wrong. So, as far as my ID, you can go kick rocks. Get back to work.
Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, back to work. Dismissed.
You're not dismissing.
I'm dismissing. You guys are done here. There's nothing. Then take my ID if you can. You want a lawsuit for the town?
For what? For you being
for violating my First Amendment rights.
What First Amendment
and
right?
putting your hands on a private citizen.
First Amendment right? Because you were in a restricted.
Because I was taking pictures. I've heard of Hamburg cops sitting in Lackawanna writing tickets in Lackawanna. The line's the bridge, isn't it not?
The line is not the bridge, first of all. And second of all, I have jurisdiction for violations, moving violations within 100 yards of the jurisdiction. So.
Within 100 yards?
Yep. Are you illegally parked up there?
I popped up there. That's me. I come down here to check out this activity right here. I don't.
Well, you're gonna get a ticket, so I need your license.
I don't have it on me. You're not in Lackawanna.
What's that?
You're in Lackawanna.
You're parked illegally at Hamburg.
You're in Lackawanna, bro. You're in Lackawanna. This is a complaint I've had from a lot of citizens that come to. I just told you I do not.
Okay. Well, you need a license to operate that motor vehicle, and you're parked on a sidewalk.
Go write it a ticket. You don't need my license for that.
I do. I need ID.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't.
What's your name?
My name's Dan.
Dan what?
That's all you get.
Well, I need to write you a ticket, so I need your full name.
Go write a parking ticket.
What's that?
That's not a moving violation, is it?
Come on, let's walk over here. How can I help you? Let's walk over here.
You can get back in Hamburg. That's for sure.
All right, well, I'm within 100 yards of the jurisdiction.
This is 100 yards of the jurisdiction. Here you go, guys. This is Hamburg. I've been told to come down here and investigate. I've been told to come down here and investigate these guys because they be in Lackawanna writing tickets, and I heard it. I've seen them close, but this is the first time I caught them right here, red-handed, inside Lackawanna.
I need ID.
You're not getting it.
I need ID in order to.
I didn't do a crime.
What's that?
There's no crime.
Yeah. You don't have to commit a crime for me to require you to give me ID. Station 25.
Do you know the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution?
I do. I know it very well.
Good. How are you going to get my ID? It's right. Actually, it's not in my pocket. It's not in my pocket. It's not on me.
6 on New York, Kilo Romeo Echo 8064.
I'm going to get my ID. I ain't leaving. Whoa. What are you touching me for, Joe? Get audio. And get audio.
They're doing their job.
All right,
right
and
now.
so am I.
What is your job?
My job is to film this.
Stop, please.
I just want to film it.
What are you filming?
Just these guys. Just want to hear them
Stop.
talking. Why are you detaining me out of this public office? What is wrong with you guys? I'm not. I'm trying to film what they're saying. Why is that wrong? You are breaking the law. You're a law enforcement.
Right now.
You're a
They
law
have a
enforcement.
right
You're
to
breaking the law.
So, do you live in the village?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, do you have ID?
No.
Okay, so
Do you suspect me of a
don't
crime?
If you don't have anything
No, that's
that
not how
you
it
need
works.
from them,
I do. I need to finish filling out my FOIL request.
okay, they asked you for your information so you could figure out, so you could.
Does FOIL law require my ID for
They
that?
don't
No,
have
it does
the
not.
They don't have the FOIL paperwork here that's online.
It's literally right there. She started filling it out. Don't tell me she didn't.
She said she needs your ID.
No, she doesn't need ID.
Okay, well, then
Can you get ID out of somebody without
Do you
breaking
have
a crime?
ID right now?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Okay, can I have
no,
your ID?
you cannot.
Okay,
Do you
so you
suspect me
can-
of a crime?
Right now, I don't suspect you of a
All right,
crime,
then I'm
but
going
you
in this
would
office
stop.
to finish my business. Get out of my
Where-
way. You guys are
I'm
law
letting
enforcement.
you know.
Call your supervisor.
I'm letting
Get your
you
supervisor
know
down
We
here.
are not going to search
Get
you
your
right now.
supervisor down
You
here
are
now.
welcome to call 911 yourself.
Thank you. Please call the supervisor down here. You guys are law enforcement. You guys are just down here forcing feelings, not the law. The law says I can be in this office. Now get out of my way. It's just that simple. Are you
Not get
detaining
any
me?
closer to me.
Is that illegal to get close to you?
No, do not push past me. You are not going past here.
Why am I not going in this
Because
office?
you have not identified yourself.
I have to identify myself to go into a public place.
You have been creating an issue here. They asked you to leave.
Well, you just shut your mouth right now because
They
you're
asked
making
you to
yourself look
leave.
so stupid right now.
I don't.
Wait till
care.
your sergeant.
Okay, yep.
My sergeant's
Just-
you'll have a bigger problem.
Oh,
with
I'm
that.
gonna have a real
letting
problem
you
when he gets here, yeah.
So we're gonna.
Your sergeant doesn't know the law worse than you? Come on.
Okay.
What makes him a
If you
sergeant?
need something from in here,
I do. I need to go in there and finish filling out my
it's
FOIL
not
request.
going to happen
For why?
because they have asked you to leave.
It
because
doesn't
we're
matter if they
creating
ask me to leave.
disruption.
Tell her I'm asking her for $5.
I'm sorry.
Go in there and ask her for $5. I'd like $5.
Okay.
Does she have to give me $5?
They are asking you to leave.
I'm not
because
leaving.
you're creating a disturbance
I am not.
here. She said you were welcome to film out here. You were welcome to take photographs. When you went in there and you started creating a disturbance,
A disturbance
calling them
cannot.
names,
A camera
she
cannot be
asked
the
you to-
disturbance.
No, it was
A camera cannot be the
It was
disturbance.
because you were being disrespectful.
It was not being disrespectful.
You were-
The ladies in there were. It's all on camera.
You already
It's all on camera.
admitted-
Guard in this car, like there's something in it. Like they're hiding something, guys. It's the strangest thing.
It's just a safety thing. We don't want you near our police cars.
I'm not. It's nothing dangerous. I'm just taking photographs.
Okay, well, how do I know that?
Did
Did you introduce yourself?
We
Did you
don't
say,
know.
hey,
Why you
officer,
keep
I'd like
walking on me?
to maybe videotape your
Why you keep
patrol
walking on
car
me?
and then tell me a specific reason?
Why you keep walking up on me?
Sir, I'm not walking up on you.
Yeah,
You're
well
creating
then-
the distance back.
You quit walking
Since
up
you
on
have
me
a
for God's
special
sakes.
interest in the patrol car, I just
Trying to
want
get
to
some-
engage in a
trying to get
conversation
some
with you. Which is nothing
photographs.
wrong with that,
You're
right?
getting too close for my comfort.
Well, you came
I don't
up to
walk
our
up to you.
car.
I never walk up to someone like you that close.
You
I'd
came
never.
up to us. We
No,
didn't
no.
come
I
up to
came
you.
up and took
No,
some
you came
pictures
up
of
to
the
us.
police car.
Okay, but
all right,
we don't
in
know
public.
who you are. We don't know your
In public.
intentions. We don't know who you are. We don't
In
know your
public.
intentions.
Would you like to identify yourself, sir?
Nah,
No? And what is the reason for that?
I don't want to
Here tonight.
identify myself.
Yeah.
It's exercise my Fourth Amendment rights not to have to do so.
What does Fourth Amendment got to do with search and seizure? I'm just asking you for your name.
I don't want to talk. All I wanted to do is take some photographs of this police vehicle.
You can do that. Right here. It's fine. Is there anything else I can help you with tonight?
I don't need any help. You can go back to your decal over there and watch traffic.
Well, obviously I can't at the moment, right?
Because you have to
You-
guard the police car from somebody taking photos.
No, sir. You keep walking up on it. I don't know your intentions. I don't know you.
Maybe I want to walk
don't
up.
know
Maybe
your
I want to
channel.
touch it.
Okay, that's
Maybe I
fine.
want to touch it. Maybe, you know, I want to come down here and inspect the vehicle. Make sure that they're, you know, the taxpayers are getting their money's worth out of them. I want to make sure the tires ain't bald.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, are you certified for the state
For what?
to check my tires?
To check tires?
Yeah. All right.
As a matter of fact, fam, I am 100% qualified by the state of New York to inspect vehicles and tires. 100%.
What else? What else can we do
At
for
least
you
finds the
tonight?
humor in it. The fact that this guy won't let me near the police car, like, is top secret information. Why don't you pop the trunk for me?
No, thank you.
Well, if you don't pop the trunk, then why
I don't.
not?
I don't need to pop the
If you got
trunk,
nothing
sir.
to hide, then what's the
I
problem?
do not need to pop the trunk of a patrol
Well,
car.
I'm thinking maybe, what if there's burner bags of drugs or burner guns in there?
I don't even know what you're talking about, sir. I've
You
never
know,
heard
like,
of a
you
burner
know,
bag or a
you
burner
shoot-
gun.
You shoot somebody and you plant a gun on, there could be burner guns in there. If you don't
Oh.
open that trunk, I'm gonna leave here believing there's burner guns in that trunk.
I'm sorry that you feel that way tonight.
What's the problem? You got some top secret in that trunk?
No, sir. No.
Burner guns?
No.
Burner bag? You seem to be blocking the car. All I'm asking is pop the trunk. What's in there that's so top secret that we can't take a peek real
There's
quick?
nothing top secret in the back of the patrol car, sir.
So?
Knowing your rights isn't just power, it's protection. And when you stand your ground with facts, not fear, you remind the system who it really serves. This video proves a camera and the Constitution are mightier than any badge without accountability. Stay alert, stay respectful, but never back down when your freedom is on the line. In the land of the free, where cameras capture truth and the Constitution reigns, one man stands firm as authority pushes back, with nothing but a camera and his rights. He challenges not just a cop but a culture of control. What begins as a routine encounter quickly escalates into a fiery standoff over power, the law, and the right to remain unidentified. This isn't just about ID, it's about identity. Let's dive into a story where the First Amendment is put to the ultimate test.
Missed. Kick rocks, you're dismissed.
That's why initially I wanted
That's why you got checked. You got owned. You got owned. You got owned. You got owned. No, you got owned. No, you got owned. You got owned. You're dismissed now.
Thank you.
Okay? No, I'm not going nowhere. You're going to leave before I do. I guarantee you that.
I got all day.
Sit there, detain me for what?
No, you're not detained anymore. You
Oh, I know, but for because I owned you.
Okay, you own me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just doing public photography. You got to get something being accountable. All the guilty ones always find a problem with the camera.
No, here's the thing. I just
No, here's the
wanted
thing.
you-
I don't care, man. I don't want to hear it.
All right. Have a good day.
I'm
sir.
not going nowhere. You guys are all going to leave before I do.
So I was talking to this guy because I thought he.
No, he detained me because I was walking by taking pictures, and I told him California Penal Code 148.G. I'm keeping you accountable, and I'm checking on my employees, which you guys are my employees, and now you guys are all dismissed. Yes, you are. Yes, you're my employee. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're my employee. Yes, you are. You work for the public, dumbass. You're a public servant. That's right. Don't intimidate me. I know, you're going to leave. Go.
I'm not gonna leave. This is where I work.
Exactly. You work for the public. Go.
Yeah, for the public.
Go. That's me. Funny guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back up. Be respectful.
You be respectful. You're the one coming into our house.
This is our house, you stupid ass. We pay for this.
look at that.
You pay for it?
You do. How much did you pay for?
The people pay for it. Look at it. Go. Yeah.
I see all the films. What's going on? Is there any specific reason we are videoing everybody coming in and out?
We don't answer questions.
You don't? Okay.
You're being live streamed on YouTube too.
Fantastic.
You guys always get like this about legal activities?
Depends.
Can I get a name, badge number?
Sure. Right here? Right here.
J.
Get it nice and
Cole.
close so you can focus in.
There's the jerk stand. But if I was to do that to him, I'd probably be tased because he's wearing a costume.
I'm letting you see my badge number and my name.
You're dismissed now. This guy wants to shoot us.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Is there anything we can help you guys with, or you just?
We didn't. Yeah. We didn't ask for help yet.
Okay, that's fine. Well, can we just ask you at least make sure you stay away from the driveway so you don't get run over?
I'm 50, sir. I've made it this far by realizing that.
Your
Yeah.
friends in the street, so maybe you want to stay on the sidewalk.
I think it's just because of the confrontation. 10 people
No, we're not. We're
with
not
guns.
confrontational.
Who's being confrontational?
Huh?
Who's being confrontational?
Name, badge number. Who am I speaking with?
Sergeant Mortensen, 5290.
Thank you, Sergeant.
And who am I speaking with?
I don't answer questions. Thank you.
Okay. So you're going to throw out the word confrontational, but then you don't want to
I don't answer
elaborate on
questions,
it?
sir. Thank you.
So you're just making random statements that don't make sense?
That comes out of your mouth, sir, not mine.
Well, you're the one that said confrontational.
You're
No one's been confrontational
You guys
with
are
you
all
at all?
dismissed now.
Oh, we're dismissed.
Yes, sir. We pay you, right? You don't pay us. We're on the public. right away, doing illegal activity.
It's fine. I mean,
So-
if this is how you want to spend your New Year's Eve. That's your choice. It's a free world.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We have no problem with it.
Okay.
It's completely legal what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, if you know,
All
like
right,
I
guys.
said,
Well, help you go ahead and get in the cars, and we'll just we'll hang out here with these guys and keep them company for a while.
Oh, personal escort. How cute.
I would keep it off longer, but we ran out of feet. Okay. What's your name and badge number? Can you just stay back that way?
You gonna give me your name and badge
I can
number?
see it right now. No, back up. Back up. Nope, this way. Don't touch me. This way.
You're in
you
our
see,
scene.
You see the tape?
I just told
Why are
you I
you
don't have
yelling
any
at
more
me?
tape.
Why are you yelling at
Walk
me?
that way, please, or I'm gonna escort you that
Why
way.
are you walking?
Walk
No,
that
you
way.
ain't. No, you ain't.
Walk
You ain't
that
gonna
way.
touch me.
Walk that
You're
way.
out of policy.
Walk that way.
No.
Walk that way.
I don't have to.
Give me some more tape. We'll take this off.
There you go. That's how you do it, because that's how it's done.
leave.
Maybe if you didn't violate my rights the other day and act like a
nobody
moron,
violated
I
your
wouldn't do
rights.
this.
I need a bit
Yeah,
of
you
work.
did.
Go.
Yeah, you did.
Go.
When you threatened to take my truck legally parked, remember that? Yeah. You ain't stopping me from nothing.
Go this way.
You know what? You just assaulted. Hey,
this
officer,
way.
he
Go
just
this way.
assaulted me.
You're in a crime scene.
No, I'm
Go.
not. No, you just assaulted me.
You're in a crime
You
scene.
just assaulted me and you don't got the tape up.
Go. I don't have
You
to have
can't.
tape.
Yeah, you do. It's the law.
You don't know the law. Go.
It's the law.
Get out of my face.
No,
Go.
you get out of my
Personal
face.
space.
You just assaulted me.
Leave out of our crime scene.
You will be. You
Good.
will be
Go out of
charged.
my crime scene.
Say that to the congresswoman that will charge you. You will be
Out of my
charged.
crime scene.
You see that? You see what they just did? Do you see what they just did? That's what you should have did, but instead you assaulted me. That's why I'm here. You're an escalation piece of that put your hands on me. You don't ever put your hands on somebody that don't commit crimes. You don't have the right nor the authority.
You just have to go beyond this parking lot, okay?
What parking lot?
Just go over here. That's all we're asking, okay?
Why?
Because you're on our property right now.
No, this is our property.
I get you. But
If you get it, then turn around and walk away because it's our property. You see that? You see the deportation line? See that? Police vehicles only?
Yes.
You see that right there? Court and police only? That is the deportation line. Everything is public accessible. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Cox 211.
All right. Consider yourself checked because you didn't need to come out here and make yourself known because everybody's looking at you like you're stupid. That's why these signs are up to begin with, dude. They're there to tell the public, look, you can't go beyond this limit. I can go straight up to that line right there if I want to.
Okay. I was just told to.
You're in error, sir.
On the dumpster.
You're in error.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Like I said, I was told to come out here and tell you that my supervisor's been notified.
Well, your supervisor's a moron. Tell him I said so. Wolverine said so. Remember, these are our streets. They belong to us, sir.
Sure.
They don't belong to you. You work for me.
I understand that. but
Okay,
sir,
I understand
this is
that.
your street.
You don't come to me and give me an unlawful order for any reason whatsoever. You need more training, sir.
Sure.
And I'm just the guy to get it for you.
Okay. Absolutely.
I got a lot of people in the city of Wyandotte backing me, let alone the downriver area.
I understand. I'm not being rude.
Well, then, you know, why would you come out here and tell me something that you know that's not true yourself? I don't think you believed it yourself. Why don't you go back and look at it? Look at the way you approached me. You know why your partner's there?
What's that?
Just to sit there and watch you. I promise you, the only thing he'll do, sir, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Officer Barwick 223.
Now, I guaranteed he won't say no more than that because there's nothing to say. I'm not breaking no laws. Moving back, I'll move forward, backwards. Here, watch this. I'll move this way. I'll move this way. I'll move any which way I want to because I live in a free country, sir. I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. I'm not in the middle of the street. I'm not blocking nothing. If anything, you are, and the record shows it. And you wouldn't let nobody hit me, right? You would stop them before they would, right? There you go. So I have nothing to worry about.
Like I said,
Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Because you're memorializing your own behavior right now, not me. You're just giving me content. If I was you, I'd walk away.
Okay. Well, like I said, I was advised to tell you to move.
Do the walk of shame and just leave me alone. Kick rocks, dude. Kick rocks.
Listen, man. Like I said, I was just advised to
I don't give a damn.
So feel free.
Don't eat yellow snow. Don't beat your dog. Don't beat your wife. Come on. You want me to keep going? It's ridiculous.
That's your right. Again, I was just advised to tell you to move beyond the dumpster.
Advise. Who gives a shit?
Okay.
Ain't nobody give a shit. You done?
I'm done if you are.
Bye.
Sounds good.
You're dismissed.
Take it easy, sir. Have a good night.
But his partner did say have a good night. See that? See how that rolls, guys?
You know, you were trying to make a point. You want to get famous. That's all good. We have a
Famous?
job to do.
Famous?
That's all I'm saying.
You really think I'm that?
I don't know, but I tried to talk.
But you
to
just
look
said you
at
didn't
right
know.
again.
You just assumed. You just assumed.
No,
you said you're out here trying to get famous. Okay. Come on, words matter.
Okay.
Words matter.
They do. Absolutely.
Okay, let's start all over. Let's
Thank you.
de-escalate.
Thank you.
I'm going to de-escalate.
I would love to. I would appreciate that. That's why I tried to walk out to talk to you. I wasn't here for the beginning. But I come out and I can hear you from back there.
You're supposed
berating
to.
The officer.
You're supposed to.
I'm doing my job, absolutely.
And I'm doing my job.
30-some years,
I'm doing my
absolutely.
job. It's called accountability.
Absolutely.
Okay? So when I come and see an officer parked in a public, listen to me.
No, see,
once
that's
again,
the whole thing. You want me to listen
but you're
to
not in control of me, though.
I'm not.
You work for me. I don't work for you.
Okay.
Let me step back.
Yeah,
you work for me. I know. I seen it. You work for me. I don't work for you, dude. I don't work for you, man.
But trying to de-escalate and have a conversation, and you want to keep showboating.
No, that's not showboating.
You just asked if we wanted to de-escalate.
You know what? You know what? When you look at this video later on, you're gonna see that I went in there with a nice tone. You're gonna see that I went in there with listen to me. Hold up.
You only want me to
you just told me not to interrupt you. Did you not?
Let me finish.
Okay, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Go.
No, that's okay. You're not going to time. You are not in charge of everything.
Neither are you.
Absolutely. I just tried to come out to help you to see what was going on.
Help me? How are you helping me?
I don't know what your problem is.
The only thing you are is that you're insulting me.
Have a great day, sir.
Yeah, then go on. You have a better day. I would grow up. That's reality.
Grow up, sir.
Man, kick rocks.
Okay, sir.
Do the walk of shame. Get out of my face.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Get out of my face.
You have a great day.
Okay, whether I get paid or not.
Okay. Well, you're saying this is your job.
This is my job.
But you aren't hired by the police department. It gives you no right to come into our scene.
I don't need to be hired by the police department, dude. Man, you really don't know you really don't know anything, huh? Wow. You're really messing up for your department. You're making your department look so bad. I had so many interaction with your officers. Good ones, good ones. If you don't believe me, check out my YouTube channel. Man, dude, you're just messing it all up. Okay. Believe me, there's gonna be a lot of complaints about you.
Okay. Well, great.
A lot of complaints.
Great.
It's not great.
But you're not gonna put my officers at risk.
How am I putting your officers at risk, man? God damn,
now
dude.
They have to change their focus between you and what they're dealing with.
Oh yeah, really? When they turn around and say hello to me, they say hello to me.
Yep.
Because they know who I am.
That's distracting them.
You're so, God damn. All right, man. All right. You got a business card?
No.
No? You're not going to identify yourself?
I'm Oscar 61.
All right. You got your name? Can I get your name?
Oscar 61. That's what you get.
Okay. All right. Are you done?
Oh, I'm going to stand here with you until my officers are done.
Fine, then. Stand right there with me.
Okay.
You continue to block me, you're violating my First Amendment right if you're blocking me.
No, I'm
you're
not.
blocking. Yes, you are.
You don't know the law.
Obviously, you don't. Obviously, I know better than you. You think I'm gonna come over here and stand in front of a police officer without knowing anything, without having any intelligence of what I'm doing?
Obviously, you didn't.
Obviously, I do. You're the one that don't.
Middle of the scene.
Yeah, you don't know. You're the one that don't know the law.
Okay.
Okay. You need to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Learn.
Okay.
Learn the Constitution of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Learn that.
Okay.
You sworn to protect that.
All right. And there's case law that says you just can't come up on this scene and disobey.
What case is that?
There's several cases.
What case? Name one. Name what case.
I don't have to name it.
Exactly, because you don't know anything.
Okay,
you don't know any.
Whatever. We're not going to have a logical conversation.
Yeah. You know, you're just wasting my time.
Okay.
You're wasting my time. You need to stop blocking my view.
You can go over there and I won't block you.
I'm not going over there. I'm standing right here.
Okay.
Okay? Why? This is why you're showing your officers to act?
Okay.
Is that how you want your officers to act?
My officers.
Protecting them from what?
You.
From what? What am I doing? What am I doing?
You
I have a camera.
In the middle of the scene.
I know the camera is a dangerous thing, right?
You're
right? You have a gun and I have a camera.
What's up? Not really. I don't want to talk. I'm good. I don't want to talk. What?
We were told that you're taking pictures of some stuff.
So?
Well, there's some stuff that are you can't be taking pictures of.
Like what?
The rail, stuff like that.
I can't be taking pictures of the rails?
It's national security stuff.
Really? What law is that?
So you're gonna tell me I can't do something without without knowing the law?
Yeah. You can't be taking pictures of some stuff.
Says who?
Critical infrastructure.
Says who?
Says the government.
The Constitution says I could.
You can't just go around taking pictures of anything you want.
What's your name, sir?
Officer Mackey.
Can I see your tag, please? I need to record it.
Huh?
I need to record it.
I just showed you.
Oh, so the judge asked for your name. You have to go like this. I just showed you.
Yeah, I just showed you, and I told you what it was.
Wow.
Do you have some ID with you real quick?
Why should I show you ID?
Come on, man. Let's not make this difficult.
Why should I? Why am I making it difficult?
We were told
I'm minding my own business.
Hold on.
I'm minding my own business, taking pictures.
Hold on. We got a call saying you were taking pictures
which is constitutional protected. First Amendment protected. Okay, so
that's not
what.
What's the First
So
Amendment?
taking pictures, being out taking pictures in public, it's not First Amendment protected activity.
What's the First Amendment?
Tell me, it's not. What does the First Amendment say?
What's the First Amendment? Yeah,
freedom of speech.
Okay.
Freedom of press.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a journalist. I'm taking pictures of
Do you have
everything.
your ID?
I don't have to show you anything. The First Amendment is my press. Okay.
Your journalist ID?
Check this out, guys.
So do you have your journalist ID?
This is the UTA police.
Let's not make this difficult.
Well, you guys are making it difficult because I'm not breaking no law.
If we can get your name, we can probably get you out of here.
Well, I don't have to provide no name if I haven't broken any law. No, I
State
don't.
law states if a police officer asks for your identification.
Are you sure that's what Utah law say?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Are you sure? Doesn't it say you have to have RAS? What law am I breaking?
We were told you were taking pictures of critical infrastructure.
Which is what?
Listen.
Which is what?
Okay.
Which is
listen
what?
to me.
No, you listen
The
to
rail.
me.
No,
Okay.
that's not how this goes.
Do you have
Jesus
permission
Christ,
to take
dude.
pictures of the rails from UTA?
When knowledge meets confidence, tyranny trembles. Refusing to show ID isn't about defiance, it's about standing firm when the law is on your side. In a world where authority often assumes obedience, know your rights and use them wisely. Because accountability doesn't start with power, it starts with people who won't back down. Stay aware, stay informed, and never let fear override freedom.